Out in the street. That's where we meet. So, this Tell's Gotta Be Tell, a book. This is a fucking book. Publish. So, America, America, the greatest, bestest land in the world. Fuck. It's a shithole from hell. It's gotten worse and worse. There was a time. That time's fucking past us. Reagan! Yay! Trickle down economics! Debt. Children freezing to death in their homes. Don't drink the fucking water. Fucking obey, consume, obey, consume. You're going to be the next billionaire socialist to the left. You're going to be the next King James. You're going to play in the NBA. Yeah, if you're born a 7-foot fucking mutant. Lottery America. You could be the next American Idol to the right. American manufactured Jesus. Hurry and die so I can go see AK-47 Jesus. Fucking Walmart Jesus. Covet thy neighbors. Fucking Walmart goods Jesus. Fucking Joel Stein, fucking Mormon Jesus died so I could be pyramid scheme rich Jesus. Blonde haired, blue eyed Jesus. 40 different brands. Fucking Alex Jones Jesus. Rush Limbaugh Jesus. Fucking Newsmax Jesus. Fucking, he's coming back. I hope he hurries the fuck up before I get on this. And somebody says, well, you need to treat your post-traumatic stress syndrome. No fucking shit. Don't we all? Welcome to America. Where's your fucking soup can? Where's your fucking soup can? Then we're going to read a bedtime story. Fucking, let's read a bedtime story. So, we're going to read a fucking Operation Paperclip fucking bedtime story. Now, why would fucking Bear Monsanto buy the eugenics gassers? Boys, that worked out nice for them, COVID-19. Let's read a bedtime story, kid, about Operation Paperclip, the Kremlin Cup, fucking the royal family, same old theme, 1914, with their guns and their tanks and their bombs and their fucking internet. I like how that fucker puts out that song. I've been doing that for fucking years, but that's what you do, plagiarize me, fucking, we can't fucking see, me. America! We forgot the we, John Steinbeck. We simply went from the fucking we to the I. The grapes of wrath. The molded grapes of fucking wrath. Get on your fucking beat up fucking piece of shit. Fucking overpaid fucking depreciate fucking 75% the day you drive it off the lot. Fucking Operation Paperclip GM Ford fucking Nazi car and drive to fucking... Oh, fuck, it's burning down. Let's go to Utah. Oh, it's fucking... We didn't realize it's smog infested fucking... Dust storms raising off the fucking lake. Let's move. It burns here. Colorado. Oh, it burned there. Where we go? We don't know. Oh, let's go to Mexico. Oh, they build a fucking wall. They build a fucking wall. Fuck, they don't want you. Fucking, why would they? So let's read a fucking eugenics, fucking Operation Paperclip. Tell this fucking tell, Kevin Blanch. So... Well, I've known that I am a human experiment since I was a kid. Why? Because my doctors told me so. Everybody told me so. So, my dad was drafted to Korea. War, like his war hero brother in front of him. Very honorable man. Incredibly honorable man. He goes to... Pendleton, combat ready. On the ship, in the middle of the night, headed to Korea, to Hell's fucking Kitchen, Marines. This is very early, 1951, I believe. I have his draft card right here. Turn around the ship in the middle of the night. How do I know this story? Because he told me before he fucking died. He was fucking gasping his last breaths of fucking air. Why I held his hand, watching him load him in the body bag. A guy who never had a cavity in his life, never had a cold in his life. My grandma used to say, oh, my beautiful fucking child, and her beautiful, incredible genius wit. She was a genius. She knew. She says, Kevin, you know what they did to him? No. Why didn't somebody tell me this? I'm telling you right now. Turn around in the middle of the night. Air Blast 1. How do I know that? That's classified photo hanging on the fucking wall. His brother, younger than him, the famous fucking, one of the most famous fighter pilots in the history of America. These honorable fucking incredible fucking men. Her boys. You know, her brother, Les Tracy, that famous dude. Whoa. The famous gunner in World War fucking II. Fuck, whoa. That dude was something. You ain't seen an Irish fucking lit. That fucking dude was a genius. Looked just like fucking Dean Martin. Acted like him, but a little more, even more brilliant. Oh, yeah. So, they draft him. In the middle of the night, they turn him around. Take him to the Nevada test site. This is the very first human experiment. They put him in cages. He told me on his deathbed that he says, we were told to put our heads down, put our hands over our thing. He says, I could see my bones through my skin. Boom. They did it twice. Second time, he has no recollection of it. It killed fucking hundreds of Marines. Killed them dead right there. It was German Operation Paperclip eugenics, human experimentation. It's unarguable fucking fact. They kept doing it. They did it. They killed 40,000 fucking Marines doing this. Killed them dead. You know, you don't want to talk about, oh, file for compensation. You're down with it. My dad never got a fucking 5 cents because it's all classified. Well, my uncle is the fucking high brass at the Pentagon. Oh, he dug through. He says, I says, well, that's classified. I don't give a fuck. Tell him to come talk to me. He's still alive. So, my uncle says, the dude was the best athlete I ever. And we come from a family of fucking athletes. And I mean fucking athletes. My uncle, fucking Claude, fucking 5 letters at fucking BYU. Fucking, my auntie right here, the English department, May, fucking mentored me. Athletes. And I mean fucking, I remember when he threw the javelin, he says, when he was a kid, the first time he threw it at 16 years old at Weber High, he says it landed in the track. I broke the state record by 9 fucking feet. It's a guy that could have played in the NFL anytime he wanted to. And he says, fuck, there's no money there. He went into the fucking, I think he was the valedictorian at BYU in chemistry. Went to fucking BYU on a track and football fucking scholarship. I think he had 5 fucking letters there. He says he was a better athlete than me. Huh. What happened to him? Don't you know, Kevin, this is when I'm a little boy, they nuked him. Don't you know? They knew because he was Semper Fi. He didn't talk about it. So, I'm a little kid. He starts having these massive, incredible fucking seizures right at the dinner table, whatever, fucking, I mean, he was an organic farmer. Everyone around in college there, he was a coach. Everybody fucking loved him. He was so fucking loved around here. Championship teams all the time. Go ask any of his ex-players. Fucking loved him. Dude was the greatest. Started having these massive, incredible fucking seizures when I was a kid. Off to the vets for more experimentation, and that's why my hook at the Veterans Hospital, I still to this day sit with Marines as they come in there fucking after they've been fucking white phosphorus all over them and they're fucking dying. I sit with them because I've sat with so many people as they're dying all my whole life. I've lived this my whole life. So he makes kids, meets that pinup fucking artist. They have kids. She has a boy-girl twin. Didn't even know she was pregnant with twins. Almost killed her in childbirth. All fucked up. We're little kids. I know something's the matter with me. I know something's wrong with me. I can't tie my fucking shoes. I can't control my bowels. I can't fucking calm down. I go into these fits. You know, I learned to cope by walking on the landscape. I grew up on this beautiful marsh shore with my grandparents, just SoCal, smelled the ocean, learned to love the ecology, to cope. I remember I learned my times tables. One day, my mom just gave me a book. I remember she gave me a book on state capitals, and then she gave me a book on how to do times tables when I was 6. And an hour and a half, 2 hours later, she quizzed me. I rattled all 50 off. I rattled all the times tables. I was in the 12s by then. And she's like, oh my God, whoa, you're one of those. My grandma knew. My second grade teacher was T.O. Smith's wife. Pauline Walker, his mother, she was a genius. Her sister was my first grade teacher. That Leslie Hodson fucking masterpiece, that Frank Lloyd Wright fucking School on the Prairie. I'd walk to school holding hands with Everett Ruiz. This is a book. My twin sister was doing better than me. She was a preemie. We were yellow jaundice. We were fucking blue babies. I was sick as fuck. I had underdeveloped lungs. Fucking all fucked up. We had this dynamic, incredible fucking family doctor from Brigham City, Utah named Dr. Rasmussen. He was a Danish genius. I remember I could always smell alcohol in his breath. He was a genius. There was a brand new thing called cortisone. He would fucking hit me in each cheek fucking constantly, my whole fucking life. It turned me into this physical fucking incredible beast. I was like this beast. I was young and skinny, but physically, I held the state fucking record in the bench press, and I weighed 105 fucking pounds. I was mutated from birth, literally. So was she. He's in the vet's hospital for fucking months at a time. We're going to go down on Tuesdays before I-15 was there. My mom fucking driving that old fucking, you know, not old, car through the places down to the fucking Salt Lake when I wasn't sick. So I come along. Dr. Rasmussen told me when I was a little boy, you're going to have to overcome this through strength, Kevin. Physically. You're going to have to become intense, and you're going to have to overcome this physically. You're so asthmatic. You're so sick. You become the physical beast. You're going to have to, intensely, which I did. To this day, you look up the video on my 60th birthday, rattle off 60, fucking push-up, open heart surgery, fucking AML leukemia without fucking, my doctor told me yesterday, he says, Kevin, you're the biggest fucking miracle in my entire career. I've never seen anything like you. I didn't have a transplant. You're a beast. Your chemistry is unbeknown to anyone. He knows my path. Still experimenting on me to this day. So, I remember they wanted to take my tonsils out. I freaked fucking out. I mean, it was my tutor who said, don't let them touch you. Don't let them open you. The experimentation. So, what really woke me up, I heard Frank Zappa talk about this. He says, when I was a little boy, I was asthmatic, my mom took me to this special doctor, and they shoved these things way up in my fucking sinuses. I'm like, oh my God, they did that to me. So I remember the school, me and my twin sister, second grade, they come to us and they says, we're separating the twins. What? And we were very, very close. I mean, really close. We'd walk to school every day holding hands, you know, the whole thing. We were incredibly close. Yeah, I don't think you get closer. That's what boy-girl twins do. It's twins. Come on. We're separating them. Who? What? My mom's like, what? My grandma, you know, what are you talking about? It's the feds. It's by orders of the federal government. What? Separate them. They're not to have one class together, and they're not to play at recess together. They're not to freaking ever be together. They separated us. I mean, in an elementary school where, what? How's that even possible that you're going to be able to separate them? Oh, they did. We never had classes together, ever. You know, they separated us every fucking way they could. And they continue. I mean, we'd have to get called into the office, and we'd have to fill out these packets. Always had the Department of Energy labeling on it. I knew. They're experimenting on us. My Dr. Rasmussen, he says, you know, your dad's a human experiment. My uncle, go talk to him. You know, high brass to him. Kevin, you're a human experiment. Every fucking time you go to a doctor, everything. And boy, did I go to a lot of them. I got diagnosed autistic. She's like, he's not autistic. He's the opposite of autistic. And by the way, the incredible autism fucking rate in Utah is environmental. They don't want to hear it. It's all environmental. It's something rotten in the new Denmark. My brain raged with fucking art, with culture, with the elasticity of time. I was understanding quantum physics at fucking 8, at 9, you know, because I had a library at the school. Fucking, I can't tie my fucking shoes. You know, I'm stressing out so easily, you know. The fucking health issues, the intense pain constantly. I mean, I'm in life and death situations, literally hundreds of fucking, going up on the western landscape with a family who has racehorses. I'm allergic to fucking horsehair. I'm allergic to fucking, and yet I'm working. Fucking throwing bales of hay, fucking what. I don't know how I didn't fucking die. Sleeping outside in a sleeping bag most of the time, trying to cope. Then he gets fucking cancer. Most healthy fucking, just out of nowhere. Just, it was a bee sting that triggered it. He overcomes so much. What a genius. Then I get the same fucking disease. Go in the bone marrow transplant. Ammo de nouveau. It's the amazing thing is it's all been able to play out on YouTube. Hire trolls, my own government, Department of Energy who did this to me. Bayer Monsanto. Let's read a fucking. They're still experimenting. So I go into the bone marrow transplant. They misdiagnosed me, Finally, Vincent Hansen, who know me since I was a kid, gets involved. They told me I had an ulcer. They told me this McQuack fucking D. Tried to fucking kill me everywhere. It's right there on YouTube to see. They played it out. They had misdiagnosed, had everything wrong. By the way, the radiologist who scanned me the first night, Natalie, who's my neighbor I grew up in the boonies here with, just recently passed away. Her heart, cesium heart, boom, blew up. Young, amazing young woman. That's what they do. Fucking McQuack D. Michael Hawkins at Ogden Regional. Go see your dentist. It's my fucking heart. There's an oncologist nurse who knew me from LDSD State. Thank God for Vincent. He bone marrow, he goes to my hip. You're right, Kevin. I diagnosed myself. I'm like, they're fucking wrong. I know a leukemia can present tumors. I've fucking lived it so many fucking much of my life. Human experiment. I get into the bone marrow transplant going on 11/11/11. You can. So when I'm a kid at LDS, they send me to LDS. My mom drives down there to LDS, takes me into this quack. He was a fucking quack. Federal government doctor. And my mom's like, Kevin, what do we have to lose? You're in so much pain all the time. You're suffering so fucking hard. What do we got to lose? And so I went in. This guy had this long fucking hair, and I immediately knew. I remember reaching his pocket, pulled out some change. I'm a little boy. Hand me a pocket full of change. Shoved this shit up my fucking nose. It hurt. Fucking hurt. He's scared. That night, I was in the emergency room in a fucking oxygen tent. He was a fucking quack. I knew he was a fucking quack. I heard Zappa talk about it. They did it to him. He blamed it his cancer on it. Whoa. The human genome. I started to learn more about biology, zoology. I was an early college student at fucking 15, 16 years old. Fucking art. I was the artist. Walquist Junior High, I was the artist. I drew the fucking phone book covers. I drew the fucking... it was... A guy named Hall, who's Tracy Hall, the science building, named after Weber State, was my 8th grade history. He was... I mean, we were separated. He would go get us and take pictures. He was fascinated with twins. He'd get any twins in the school. We were the only boy-girl twin. He was fascinated. He wanted to interview and quiz us all the time. My uncle's like, stay away from that German fuck. You know, I was learning my German, fucking, you know. My uncle's like, if I ever hear you fucking speaking that shit. This is a guy who stood on Omaha Beach on fucking D-Day in the Battle of the fucking Balls. I was with him every night fucking working. You know, it was a fucking dairy farm. It was a fucking... I was his feeder. Feeding the baby calves. That was my job for all those years. That's when I fucking became pretty vegan. I mean, I ate a lot of meat, but I learned the personalities of animals. That's when I learned that they weren't fucking natural. They did not fucking, I mean, I started to learn the fairy tale, the human experiment, the fucking, did we win? We didn't win World War II. The same people, Operation Paperclip. Started learning more about it. I remember they passed a new law at Weber High School you had to attend. Fuck, I never went. I remember teachers were like, well, you get the class high on every fucking test we ever have, fucking score, but you never come. Well, why the fuck would I? Why the fuck? You know, here's the resume, right? They used to play videos of me in the resume. I'd take your resume and stick it in your fucking ass. You know, in the English department. This isn't fucking literature. You don't know shit about literature. You know, I got a Hawking trial in my hand. I'm not playing your fucking game. They would play it for decades and decades and years. There was a painting up there that hung on the wall that I did. I think that hung there. Don't know what happened to it. Graduated 698 in a class of 699. Sat next to the fucking Browning oligarch's fucking daughter in fucking graduation. Drunk, fucking wild, free, fucking hair, all the beauty of fucking living on the fucking landscape, San Diego and here. The music, the art, the culture of the 70s. Ogden Newton, nobody had anything on it. Fucking, all I need is a beautiful girl. Oh yeah, beautiful girls. Fucking coping mechanisms. These are books. These are literatures. It's human experimentation. What they fucking did to me, still doing it to me, it's incredible. No fucking government subsistence. Kicked off me. I'm in the bone. Forked over almost $1 million to get in. All that Tesla stock. You've watched this path, the fucking how they go after me, my own government. Go to the FBI, says they're hiring trolls to attack me. I'm in critical condition. With them, my chest is split open heart. I'm born with a fucking bad, severe heart murmur. You know, my uncle's the famous heart surgeon, you know, who never liked me. He was always mean to me, actually. Who's actually my dad's cousin. You know, the Ogden Clinic, which was Vincent's, but he saved me from the grave. No, kick the can, Kevin, kick the can. Don't let them open you until you fucking, it has to be done. Well, I would. They wouldn't do it because I got kicked off Medicaid. I collapsed. Emergency open heart. Get to my quack D. Oh my God, Dr. Blanch, you were my. I was a student professor. My PhD's ongoing. Been ongoing for 40 years. If you're here for a piece of paper, you're here for all the wrong reasons. The great fucking zoology fucking professors that mentored me, the biology, the psychology, the fucking theology. I learned it all. I mean, from a very young age, you know, and I knew they were experimenting on me. They still are to this fucking day. With, I mean, suing me. I'll tell you what I got for all this incredible work. I got a bill for $1.8 million. I'm alive. So back full circle to LDS. Vincent figures it out. He says, Kevin, he calls me on the phone. I'm dying. You know, the secretary calls. You're right, Kevin. It's ML de Novo leukemia. It's radical. I knew what that disease was. I knew that's it. I just broke down. My daughter's phoning in from New York. She's like, call him back. Call him back. I need to talk to visit. Well, he's busy. He'll call you as soon as he gets free time. I go, fuck. He personally calls me. He's all choked up. Kevin, it's vicious. It's a nasty cancer in you. You're right. It's ML de Novo freaking. That's what it is. You know, these other doctors want to argue with me. The pathologist put it in the wrong dish. They wanted to gut me. Thank God you didn't have that surgery. They told me they were going to open me and tear my guts out. And I told them, Vicara. I said, no. Don't let them open you unless you're going to die. Thomas told me that many years ago. He died of this horrible disease. You know, he's the guy that Barney Clark, Dr. DeFreeze. I mean, it was really him. What a fucking mind that dude had. Whoa. Whoa. Goody Two-Shoe Mormon didn't fucking approve of my behavior. Well, I didn't approve of his. But I respected his fucking genius mind and his expertise. Thank God I did. Respect's not fucking earned, or respect's not given, it's earned. I learned that the hard way along the way. These people you're taught to respect, church leaders, they're fucking scumbags for the most part. Exploiting children, exploiting people for their own personal gain. Fucking the coaches, what a fucking bunch of clowns around here. What a bunch of pathetic motherfuckers around here. Fucking anything for profit. Fucking lie, cheat, maim, steal, fucking rotten in the New Denmark. The aortic valve fails. I could feel it. I told Michael Hawks in Ogden Region Medical, it's my heart. I'll go see your dentist. I ran the test. What a quack motherfucker. Tried to fucking kill me. Mike Lee kicks me off Medicaid while I'm in the bone marrow. I'm due for emergency gallbladder. My platelet counts are so fucking low. Kevin, I'm going to go off the coast of California and fucking dying. Your platelets are 38. All the doctors are like, you'll die out there. Yes, so. Fucking so. So fucking what? I'm traveling all the world, fucking sleeping on park benches, fucking no money. I'm kicked off Medicaid. Fucking emergency gallbladder, they can't do it because they won't do it because I get kicked out of the bone marrow transplant center on fucking May 31st, 2015 because Mike Lee's idealistic stand. A guy who never worked a day in his life. I've talked to him multiple times. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking this Gibson character who attacked me in a Weber County thing. His fucking old grandfather was a draft dodger in World War II. None of them ever bled, but they're patriots. Fuck, stand up and fucking pledge allegiance. Fuck you. Just attack me while I'm in critical condition because I'm an anti-nuclear activist. Because I stand up to these fucking cheating, thieving, stealing something. I've learned a long ways along the fucking Fukushima dynamic. The people are not interested in the truth. They're not interested in reality. They are not interested. They're interested in living the great American fucking lie and fairy tale. I mean, the whole fundamental foundation. I played in the wigwams when I was a kid. The fucking native spirits have always been fucking with me. I understood what they did to those people. I knew from a child, how can we fucking be so fucking grandiose in fucking this great American country when we murdered and slaughtered women and fucking children to fucking... The European experiment turns into the... I knew that. I knew that from a young age. It's a fucking lie. It's all... I could not tell a lie. I did not cut down that cherry tree Grant Wood on Balco. I fucking knew it was a lie. They experimented on us both. Still to this day. I go into the bone marrow transplant center. I'm like, Vincent calls. You go to the... I'm not going to that shithole. It's under construction. I'm a contractor. I'm a plasterer. I did the tree in the Children's Museum. I did the ceilings in the Brownie. I built that hand-chiseled fucking sign. That's all me. 10,000 of these motherfuckers around here. Flawless. Fuck me. They stole my fucking house. Built it with my own fucking hands. What if they ruined it. Destroyed it. President Bailey! Fuck him. That's inside that house. Her and I. That's me and her and I together. I held her with one hand, traced with the other hand. And my art studio gone. All gone. Everything fucking gone. All gone. Including her. Going to LDS. There's a guy from Denmark named Fimbo Peterson. He's world class. I've talked him into taking you. They don't take 51-year-olds with, you know. Marshall Jensen, look up his case in the room, fucking to the side of me. Me and him talked and had to make the decision on the fucking bone marrow transplant the same day. Most famous leukemia case in fucking America. Probably in the world over the last fucking his. You know, Nancy, fucking the world class strike happening in the room the other side of me. These incredible fucking people he takes. He comes into my room, Kevin, they want you to fill this out. Who? I looked at him, he's like, he knew. He's an anti-nuker like me. Vincent's an anti-nuker. His brother and father both downwinders in Utah died fucking young. Fucking Mike Lee's own father fucking dies of it young. We just found out. He fucking dumb, ignorant fucking sheep. You know. Oh, it's all gone away. Life excavated. Life's elevated. Fucking Moab, the most radioactive place in the world. Then comes Fukushima. I know it's a long video and I hope it keeps going. We'll just keep going on this narrative. I want you to fill this out. Well, I filled it out. Packet about that big, Department of Energy. About my dad's path, about my path, about exposure, bomb, 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 bomb. I mean, every single question. Was his genome, was radioactivity, was nuclear fallout, every fucking question on it. Still experimenting on me. Thimble fucking took me under his wing because he says, no, you're going to be my crowning jewel. He walks into the room one day and says, Kevin, this is nasty. But I think I've overrode all the doctors. They want to go back in you. They put this in the wrong dish. They send the fucking biopsy out all over the world. Where does it come back? They get a hit at the University of Nebraska in their cattle. Us sheep. Vincent overrode the pathologist. He had it wrong. He was right the whole time. His intuitive fucking Danish mind. I had a dream right before I got cancer about playing a slot machine, and I don't play slot machines, and I put some money in it, and it kicked out a voucher for $12. 12. I put it in this giant slot machine. I put it in. It's the most utopic dream I've ever had in my life. I remember I had a dream the night before I hit the trifecta like 5 times the time Mind That Bird won the fucking Derby that year. Won about $150,000 off $200. I had a dream the night before that I hit a hole-in-one playing golf. I quit playing golf when I was fucking 25, 26. It's a young kid's sport. I used to tell my ex-wife, if I ever turn into one of those middle-aged fucking golf and fucking geeky-ass motherfuckers, take a 9-iron and hit me right there. So I had this dream, and I put this voucher in one pool, and it came back this, almost looked like a clam. Boom, 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 4 across, 4 of them, and then 4, 4. Devoto, 44. And it was the most you'd first spit out 1,000, then 10,000, then 100,000, then 1,000,000, then 10 million, then 100 million. Then it was fucking in the billions, and I woke up. I told him that I had this dream. My earwax had gone hard. I'd felt a little electricity in me. He says, you hold on to that dream. You do know Danish philosophy. I do. The fucking intuitive mind, the subconscious will not lie. If you're going to die, it will tell you you're going to die. And then just lay down and die. But if you're not, it tells you you're not going to die, you fight. Which, he says, hang on to that dream. My granddaughter brought me in a little rock in my room. She was just a child, just a baby. I don't even know where she got it. I don't even know how she got it, where she got it. She doesn't even know to this day. I got that at Big Sur guy gave it to me. Put that in your hand. I go in and out of a coma. Kevin. I got an idea for you. We can do, you know, the traditional chemo, the traditional thing, and this cancer so bad, I can probably guarantee I can buy you 2-3 years of life, maybe a year longer, but then you're going to die. We can do that, and I think that's pretty well guaranteed, probably about a 95%. Or we can take a chance, and, you know, there's a guy in front of you, and we can do something new, and this dynamic idea I have, you might live to be an old man, but the odds are low. All in without hesitation. I knew no mistakes. I knew enough about this disease. I wrote enough papers about it. I was so anti-nuclear. I'd done so much that I knew. No mistakes. You flip that can behind my fucking suit back. Thousands of fucking times while I was under the heavy treatment. Fucking walking the coast, all of it. I never missed it once. No mistakes. No mistakes. Huntsman got that through where we had file sharing. I had a fucking float nurse they used to call me. I says, you need to float the fuck out of here. You know, oh God, should have seen this one. She came in and gave me my Neupogen shot in the arm instead of thing, and you know, that will kill you immediately. I remember going intuitively in there. I'm in the clinic one time and I could smell it. I got an infection. They tested, no infection come out. I see Dr. Ford from Ogden right here walking out, and he says, where you going? I says, they're not going to chemo again. My platelets are not high enough. I says, I think I got an infection. You know, and he says, well, they tested. And he says, how high? I says, you know, because they would bounce. They wanted them at 100. They bounced into the 80s. Turn around and go back in there. Who told you that? Turn around, go back in there. Fuck, a few minutes later, my fucking fever spiked to 104. You know, and they run the ketchup test. They run it out of your thing. They have a tube in there that goes to the mouth side. They have to get it right now. 17 bottles out of your fucking central line out of your jugular thing. Pour it in your fucking spine. Pour it in your fucking thing. It's intense as fuck. It's radical as fuck. You have no fucking clue. It's beyond fucking radical. Everybody going in and out of a coma in there. That's what they do. They keep you alive. Fucking bloat you full of fucking fluid. Piss it out. Fuck. Oh, it's intense. It's so fucking intense. You have no fucking clue how intense it is. Oh, it's intense. Hang in there, Kevin. Hang in there. Strength, intensity, strength, intensity. Don't you fucking give up. Oh, I ain't giving up. I get it. Knock it back down. I don't know how. I got miracle after miracle after miracle in there. I used up all my luck in the bone marrow fucking transplant. It's fucking like hitting a fucking pick six on a double carryover David Delmar on a $2 straight ticket. Oh, I hit that one.